Hey everybody, it's April and it's time for the Astro Oracle readings for this month. And before I talk, I've got something really important to talk to you about. Over the past few months, I have been receiving lots of business-related questions inside my Oracle Circle membership community and from many of you out there as well. And because of that, I am excited to announce I have a free training series in the works that I can't wait to share with you later this month. It's a peek into my practical and proven way to incorporating an imaginative, spirit-driven approach to your business so you can achieve personal and professional fulfillment. But for those of you that are eager to start blending business with metaphysics right now, I am also offering a free download today called How to Make Executive Decisions Using Oracle Cards. Now, it's so packed with insights and strategies, it's fabulous. And you can apply those to your decision-making process like a boss right away. So to download it for free, go to ColetteBaron-Reid.com/boss and keep an eye out in your inbox for my special announcement at the end of April because you do not want to miss out on this exciting opportunity to transform your business with spirit. So let's move on to the readings. Now, you guys all seem to love it when I picked one card for a main theme for a zodiac sign. So we're going to start with the one card for Aries. Now, for those of you who are new to this, you're normally going to get 3 cards because here's what we're doing. You're going to, let's say, for example, you are in Aries, but your rising is Sagittarius and your moon is in Virgo. You're going to be paying attention to Aries, Sagittarius, and then Virgo. So pay attention, know your chart, go to astro.com. There's information about how to look up your birth chart if you don't know. But this is a really accurate way of taking a look at your personal theme, very, very personal theme for the month. Okay, so let's get going. Aries, beautiful. If the taste is sweet and good, it's card number 38. And that's from the Dreamweaver's Oracle. So I'm going to read a little bit of that too for Aries so you understand what it means. And I love it for an Aries because this is the time of Aries. You should be all up in the honey. So when things are as good as they seem, the blessings of life, being thankful for success as well as grace. So it says here, there's times in life when you wonder if this is too good to be true. And if the beauty you see is real, if the love you feel and the forgiveness you offer is as life-changing as it seems. And I'm going to tell you that for Aries this month, it's, oh yeah, yes, it's as good as it seems. So now is the time to release your doubts and the concept of scarcity. Right? Revel in the beautiful blessings being bestowed upon you. Don't let any thought of unworthiness to taint the month, or allow any indulgence in the rash act to keep moving forward to distract you from receiving and taking this all in. So it's actually asking Aries to slow down. It says right here, slow down and savor this moment. It will not last, nor should it, but it does invite your full and absolute attention. Who are you to deny gifts? These are moments in life where the harmony of the universe sings through our bones in such a way that life and your part in it just seems to make sense. So just let it. Today, if the taste is sweet and good, just trust in that experience and allow it. And that's for Aries this month. So there's some really positive stuff happening for that sign, but it is saying don't go so fast. Typically an Aries action, right? Okay, now let's pull for Taurus. So Taurus is the next sign of the zodiac. We always go in order. So Taurus, here we go for Taurus. Oh, this is great because that's the first card that was in the first week of this month of April. So for Taurus, for the wind that blows our sails. So that's card number 26. So this is all about trusting that you are moving forward after a period of stagnation. So this is a time for action. Obstacles have dissolved. You're integrating the deep work you've been doing for Taurus and how wonderful it is now that you've actually got some energy to take some action and move forward. It's a time of new beginnings for Taurus. The excitement that comes with seeing your dreams coming to fruition, even if it's just in a small way. You may have gone through challenging work, but now you feel a little lucky, and why not? So this time of expansion is not one to take lightly or for granted. Trust that right now for a Taurus for this month of April, you've got some beautiful new beginnings, and also to remember that you are always in partnership with Spirit. That's your primary partnership. Stay awake and aware. Waves can rise up out of nowhere. Have confidence that you're sailing in the right direction. That's really important for Taurus to remember. It's a very nice portend for this month for Taurus. Okay, now let's look at Gemini. Gemini. So Gemini, all weavers know that all is God. So for Gemini, that is the last card in the deck, card number 44. It's the first time I've actually gotten that as I've been doing readings for people since the deck's come out, and I love this card. It's about the conscious universe is the source of your supply. Spirit is fundamental to life, and the mystical is your primary reality. This is really important for Gemini minds this month who want to learn, who want certainty, who want to know all the different details. It's saying, no, you got to surrender to God or, spirit or whatever you call the conscious universe. So the weavers know that all is God. Do you? This is a profound magical time in your life, Gemini. It's important you recognize your relationship with your higher power as essential and primary. Consider all the gifts of your very existence. When you breathe, ask yourself, who is breathing you? What force moves through you, animating you and those you love? The universe is a spark of life within you and nature. In you is true magic, connecting you to the web of all creation. Each strand woven on your behalf is pure consciousness. Right now, you're being asked to remember this. This month, you have to remember what it feels like. Every single thing in your life is sacred, infused with the power of spirit, conscious universe, God. Even your difficulties are infused with the sacred and are always beckoning you to remember who you truly are, an immortal spiritual being having a mortal human experience. You're meant to have this experience right now, no matter what it is. That's for Gemini. That's a great card. I love this artwork. It's so cool. So excited. Okay, so now let's look for Cancer. All the magic everywhere. Here we go. This is a freaky little card. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to read this for Cancers. So it's all about recognizing abundance and prosperity in all its forms and to focus on that as opposed to focus on the fear, right? This is really, really important here. Cancer, the law of abundance is operating in your life now. You are in a time of great potential and possibilities. It's as everything you've been working for, wished for, and hoped for brought you to this moment. Synchronicities are everywhere, but only if you're open and you pay attention. This is your time to fully immerse yourself in the beauty of your life while trusting all your needs will be met. Magical energy works through you for the highest good of all. What is most important now is for you to have clarity on what you genuinely want to manifest and experience in your life. Be sure you're willing to take responsibility for this and go the distance to care for your co-creation. What do you need to believe for you to receive the riches you deserve? And riches it's not necessarily money this is talking about. It's the riches of the world, the good relationships, happy health, peace of mind, etc. Can you take a moment to define what abundance means to you? Is it financial prosperity? Is it love? Is it good health? Or is it creative achievement? The last one's for me. Anyway, be careful what you wish for, because now is the time for dreams to come true. All the magic everywhere is yours to experience. Make room for it. That's for Cancers. Now, let's take a look at Leo. Now, the Cancer, any of the cards that I've read represent either your sun sign. You can also read it if it is your rising sign or ascendant, or if it's your moon. Remember, I said that at the beginning. So now let's take a look at Leo. Here we go. Leo wants to go here. If the river flows this way. This is card number 4 for Leo. So if we look at that, this is about going with the flow, even if the river flows in a way that you weren't expecting it to go. So the importance of going with the flow, feeling the sense of being one with the currents of life, trusting you will never drown or that your destiny wants you to go this way. The flow state is a way of surrendering and trusting the benevolent forces of life, not in you controlling the planet, okay? It's surprising we don't spend more time here, as it's an amazing creative place to be, magical, peaceful, yet brimming with potential. Flow is a state that's readily accessible through any activity that captures your effortless focus, like meditation, dancing, painting, even taking a shower, being aware. Right now, you're being invited, Leo, and guided, Leo, to go with the flow, to allow the currents of life to move you forward instead of dictating where you're supposed to be going. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to plan or strategize, to resist or push. This is not about effort. The magical river knows where it's going and where you fit into its plan. Allowing and surrendering is what's called for now. No matter if the water becomes choppy or feels like it's carrying you away, you will not drown. This is one of the most creative and life-enhancing time for you. And all you must do is allow. So when your inspired ideas come to the surface, follow them. Whatever is calling for your attention, immerse yourself in it and see where it takes you. If the river flows this way, go with the current, for that's the highest good. Just keep doing what you've been doing, weaving your dreams and desires in a graceful rhythm, and all will be well. There's a lot of potent messages in these cards, I must say, since I wrote them. Or they were really given to me. When I think about it, I kind of, whenever I say, oh, I wrote that, I'm like, yeah, but I kind of received it to write. Let's look at Virgo now. Oh, Virgo, nervous person. Okay, Virgo, all the shoes fell from the sky. So we saw this in the overarching reading for the week. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. If you start thinking fearful thoughts that you can't control things, that they're not perfect, that they're not, that they might be a little overwhelming, or that things are a little in too much disarray, which Virgos absolutely hate. Same thing if you fall prey to self-criticism or that the unworthiness, the headspace of fear, gotta go. All right, so all the shoes fell from the sky is card number 21. I'll read some of it for you, but Virgos, you got to be very careful on how you think. This is not the month to play games with Chicken Little. Okay, the sky is not falling, even if it looks like it's going to. So the expectation of failure as a means of self-sabotage, because that's all about self-sabotage, this, right? This card gently tells you, Virgo, that it's time to shift your thinking. Nothing will ever be perfect. There will always be a shoe that drops here and there. That is life. If you don't step forward towards your dream, you're going to regret it. So summon your courage, and the dream weavers will weave their magic of protection around you and shower you with love. All the shoes may fall from the sky in some other universe, but not in yours. So remember, we have to be very, very careful that we don't exaggerate our fears, Virgo, or get triggered and begin to speak about what's missing. Watch your words. Every word has power. Remember, also, too, like if something really good comes in, you're like, oh, I don't know what this means. What if it's not going to be perfect and you don't want to do it? Don't wait till it's perfect. Just jump in. That's for Virgo this month. All right, now let's take a look at Libra. Mark, that's your moon. Woohoo! Now, Libra, this is interesting. What does winter spirits know? This is a beautiful card. What the winter spirits know. And this is about non-action and slowing down for Libra. When the winter, what it means, obstacles that are divinely timed, the season of rest and slowing down to regroup. So for Libra, which is this month in April, with opposite, obviously, to Aries, Libra is a relational sign, but if you're trying to launch something, whatever, you have to proceed with caution and not jump in too quickly. It's asking you to slow down and be very mindful and discerning about your choices. So if you encounter a no, maybe a yes will come from a new source. If you encounter a mountain, you need time to figure out whether you should climb it, walk around it, dig a tunnel through it, or choose another path altogether. So again, if anything comes up for the Libra person this month that seems like an obstacle, pay attention to that and slow down. You may not have any obstacles, but for those of you who might, no matter what, right, you're saying, ooh, I better pay attention to this. The winter spirits know that sometimes you need to put something on ice until a better time. If something's not working right now, don't push it. Who cares? You can come back to it later. That's what it's saying. Trust that not meant to be at the moment, but doesn't say no, not never. It says maybe not yet. Take advantage of this time to regroup, rethink your choices, and make a plan. Only after you've rested and surrendered will you receive the wisdom that heralds the time of regeneration and rebirth. And who knows? Maybe the obstacles in your path you've been planning for may have melted away by then anyway. So just remember, if there are obstacles, not saying there will be, but pay attention that, ooh, this is divine. Remember, these are divine obstacles. And slow down. It's a good thing to slow down anyway. It's funny because it's the speeding up month. It's Aries. And it's like, yeah, but slowing down during Aries might be a good choice for you too. So now let's take a look at Scorpio. A Scorpio, gratitude. When the birds sing, gratitude. Oh, this little card's got movement in it. Card number 31. This is all about what you say No complaining. Don't put those words out there. Like, don't be like, I don't like this. No drama llama out of your mouth, Scorpios, okay? This is a time for you should be, the law of praise is what you need to be activating this month, saying thanks in advance of goodness, right? So watch your words, Scorpio. Right now you're being reminded of the quickening power of the law of praise. Saying thank you before actually receiving those good things that you desire in life is a magical, sacred act. That's the abracadabra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may have been taught to say grace over your food, blessing it and giving thanks for nourishing your body. Most people know how to say thank you after receiving something, expressing gratitude for what they have already, but that's conditional gratitude. You need the result to be there. Complete it before you feel it. That's not this month for Scorpios. The true manifesting power of gratitude is the declaration in advance of your needs. You don't get to see that first. You say, I am going to look into the void and say, thank you for bringing me my needs. You don't need to rely on anything being in the outer world for you to express appreciation for it. You want to do it in advance. It says here, be thankful for all that you've experienced, of course, your loved ones, everything that you've experienced up until now. Look around you. All things are sacred. Praise what isn't there yet. Praise that, because miracles are waiting for you to call them to life. That's for Scorpio. I love these cards. Did I tell you that? Now we're going to do Sagittarius, my husband's rising sign. Let's see why he's so friendly. Okay, Sag. Here we go, Sag. Oh, if the dogs come circling round. So Sagittarius, this is card number 33, and it's all about protection. Like, I am divinely directed and divinely protected is the kind of concept that this card was built on. Divine protection, a sense of safety despite chaos, right? Loyal people in your life and staying true to your values, right? So in this moment, in spite of any difficulty, chaos, turbulence, or incongruency in your life, trust, Sagittarius, you are protected and divinely directed. Your soul brought you here to experience life on earth, messy, mortal, disruptive, and unruly. Yeah, the full catastrophe. Wow. That immortal soul of yours, it's here for an experience, any kind. And even when things are difficult, it can never be harmed. That immortal self can never be harmed. Check that out. That self, always safe, always connected to source and all of life. How come we don't listen to it, right? So that's what you're supposed to be doing this month. It's happiest channeling the quickening energy of good, as are most people. It's your choices that will determine your personal experience of your circumstances. So, how do you respond to life right now? Can you be true to your values, to your dream, even if not everybody else agrees? You are surrounded by so many well-wishers, loyal friends, people who love you, who want the best for you. Don't give your energy to anybody who would deny you that, including your own critical voice that tells you you're not enough, you don't take what it takes, you're not perfect, it's not perfect, there's not enough, we have to wait. Nah. It's okay if you're not for everybody. Why do you need to be for everybody? No. Why would you even want to be? So if the dogs come circling round, it's time to stay close to those who love you and you love, and who return that love, close to those who believe in you. Open your heart. Forgive everybody else. Let them go. Step into your magic. Step into your light. You will never be betrayed. You are so loved and supported, and that's all that matters now. Now, we have Capricorn. Beyond your fears, the weavers dance. So for Capricorn, this is a card that represents what happens when you let go of your fear. This is about the negative effects of prolonged fearful thoughts, moving out of fight, flight, freeze, and being courageous in spite of your fears. So when you get this card, whenever we're really afraid, it's because we are caught in either our conditioning or our expectations of the world around us needing to be a certain way or be certain for us, or that we need to control other people or circumstances, right? That's when fear always enters into the picture, and self-sabotage, because none of those things are actually true. So it says, beyond your fears, Capricorn, the dream weavers dance, weaving the beautiful patterns of your life into the great weaving of all of life. Fear, although a worthy self-protective emotion, engages your fight, flight, freeze response. This trauma response, which also includes submit, cry for help, is not meant to be sustained for any prolonged period. Perhaps you've experienced something in your life that has you constantly on patrol. Your brain is in survival mode, always seeking potential threats, trying to keep you safe, but also cutting you off from your connection with spirit. It's hard to move past your fears if you've been conditioned to expect the worst. Your inquiry now is shining a light on the idea of false evidence appearing real, rather than something actually worthy of fear. Dust yourself off, Capricorn. Stop ruminating. Take a media break. Get off social media. Gaze into the field of potential that surrounds you. It's all about where your attention goes anyway, isn't it? That's very true. So, whatever we pay attention to is where and we keep rehearsing that over and over again. We're going to see more of that in the outer world, and that's just the way things are. Now, let's take a look at Aquarius. The beautiful Aquarius. When it's time to say goodbye. So, I love this card. It's card number 32. Joel loves those little creatures, those sea creatures. I love them too now. They're like, so cute. So, endings, death leading to new beginnings, and sometimes loss. When it's time to say goodbye, Aquarius, it's time to end one way of being and move on to a new chapter of your life. This can be accompanied by pain because you have to say goodbye to someone you love, something or someone that's meant something to you, something or someone important. You may not want to let go, but you must face the loss and the grief and bless what was. Maybe something needs to change, and you need to change too. Other times, it's necessary for you to say no, that's it. You purposely put an end to something. Right now, you're meant to close the door on some part of your life so you can begin something new, something more meaningful and designed for your beautiful self-expression, success, and happiness. You can be sure it's time for a different experience for Aquarius, a more aligned, authentic way for you to be in the world. You've come so far. Be brave. Bless all that has come before now. Who will you become? So much magic awaits for Aquarius in April. Yay. Last but not least, let's look at Pisces. Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Oh, look at that. Pisces is the same as Aries. If the taste is sweet and good. Card number 38. So Pisces, when things are as good as they seem, the blessings of life, being thankful for success and grace. So I'm not going to read this again because it's going to feel a little different for Pisces personality than it would for an Aries, because Pisces is the spiritual, the mystical, the sometimes can be confused as well. And the Neptune ruled, you've got this planet that's making a lot of headway in the stars or in the sky. So we also have to remember for the Pisces personality that, you know, to use this concept of trusting that the honey is yours, that when something good is there, it's not going to disappear on you. And that's, again, a little similar to waiting for the other shoe to drop, except it says for you this month, there's a lot of good here, a lot of good. That's what the Pisces needs to just focus on the good and find the good too. Maybe for you, it's a needle in a haystack, but the truth is the more you look at the good, the more that's coming to you. The honey is yours. The honeycomb is yours. And it's actually a lot of luck for Pisces this month as well too, especially if you've got creative projects or you're wanting to, you know, get something off the ground. We are in Aries. This is a movement forward. It's a really, really nice kind of full circle again for our Pisces personality. Okay, everybody, don't forget, we have that beautiful download for you, and you just have to go to ColetteBaron-Reid.com/boss. You're going to learn how to make executive decisions using oracle cards, and pay attention to your inbox over the next couple weeks. We are going to be announcing this fantastic free training as well, too. So don't forget, ColetteBaron-Reid.com/boss. And you have a free download this month. Love you all. Mwah. Take care.